Hello again, everyone. Toby Burrell here with you for another night of exciting volleyball action as tonight our Lady Devils host Murphy Bulldogs. This showdown will be between the two teams tied for third place in the Smoky Mountain Conference. The winner will take over sole possession of said third place. Bulldogs took the first meeting of the year from the Lady Devils. Now we look to repeat this here in Swain County. So thanks for joining us here on the Maroon Devils Network. It's been a great year for Lady Devil volleyball. They cracked the top 10 this week in the West at the 10 spot. And so we'll see if they can hang on to that and move up a little bit even. The officials are now getting set with the rotation, and they will wave our libero, Izzy Walker, number 4, onto the court. And we will be set to play. It'll be Kaylee Parker to serve it for your Lady Devils. And the back row for the Bulldogs, Regan Curtis, Laylee Holloway, and I don't get the other number yet. That's right to the one that I didn't have a number for. Popped back up and pushed over. Sutton with the pass to Parker. Back to Sutton, blocked in there by Carson Levingood. Nope, check that. Madison Seabolt with the block. So the Bulldogs on the scoreboard first. To serve it for them will be number 1, Kayla Gear. Walker pulls that off the ground, but it's not enough, and she will have an ace, and it's a 2-0 lead. Gear to serve it again. Anthony with that one pops it straight up. Sutton pushes it on out to Rawls. She pushes it over. Now Gear to set to the inside, up and nope. Kennedy pulled that one off the floor, and that's cross court by Rawls. Gear has to hustle. That one is played by Parker. Now Walker steps in to set it. Tisa Teskey is able to get it over. Good volley here. And so Gear will sub again, and quickly it's Woodard for Rawls. What do we have called on that? I missed it. Okay. Anyway, it's Lady Devil serve. And it will be Woodard to serve it. She's up and over, played over there by Holloway. Walker pulls that one out. Parker's got it. Back sets it for Tisa Tuskey. She drives it hard to the back row. And that will be set to the outside, pushed up and over. Parker's got that, and we've got a net violation, I would assume. Calista Rumfeld off of the Bulldog bench. She has Regan Curtis out. This will be Lovingood to serve it for the Bulldogs. It's soft to Woodard. Pushed back up to Tisa Teskey. She goes cross court with it. Set up to, and that was going to be out. But it's hit and played, so it'll be point for the Bulldogs here. And Carson Lovingood will serve again, as Murphy has a 3-point advantage now. Short serve up and over. Woodard with a pass to Parker. It's a good one. Set to the middle of Sutton. That one is not over. So Carson Lovingood will serve it again. And we got an early timeout here by the Lady Devils. It's 5-1 Bulldogs. We'll take it along the way. Carson Lovingood will serve it as we come back to action here. Quick timeout by Coach Lydia Sale. And that one sails out of bounds, so it will be Swain's serve. Big Gracie Sutton to serve it. Kinsley Hyatt in on the front row. Now a front row of Anthony, Tisateski, and Hyatt as Sutton will serve, looking to put the Lady Devils back in this one. Good hard serve. It's hit hard, and that'll be an ace for Sutton. And she will toe the line again for the serve. Sutton up and over. Set to the front, that's up and down. Now to serve for Murphy will be Madison Seabold. Hard serve, and that one is out. And Addison Jenkins checked in on the Swain side. She will serve it for the Lady Devils, who trail by 2. It's the first set. We're starting early. There was no JV contest in this one. And so the Lady Devils and Bulldogs start this one early, and the Lady Devils are off their normal game tonight. They're not playing as well as we've normally seen them. They're a real slow start. Let's hope they can kick it in gear here as they trail by 3. Short one to Woodard. She's got it. That's up to Anthony. She fist spikes it over. Good set to the outside, and that is off the block, I guess. And it will be Addison Dickey to serve it for the Bulldogs. Good hard serve to the back. Walker's with it. Parker hustles into the picture. She's got it. Now Anthony stands and drives it, and she's got that one down for the Lady Devils. Rawls will return for Woodard as Kennedy Anthony goes to the service line now. Swain trails by 3 here in this first set. Good hard serve by Anthony, played back there by Anna Brinke. They stand and hit it right to the open spot. It stays 4. Curtis back in for Rumfelt on the Murphy side. It will be Curtis to serve it. Side spin, picked up by Jenkins, popped up to Rawls. Rawls hits that one, and it is out. So the Bulldog lead has grown to 5. Spinner right at Anthony. Shoots off of her. Now Hyatt has to hit it. She does a good job getting it over. Back row hit. Anthony's got that one. That one's pushed up, and Hyatt's got it cross court. Picked up by, and that was dunked by Kinsley Hyatt. Nicely done. To break the momentum, Sutton back in. Walker will serve it, and Hyatt checks out. The normal Swain rotation for the middle. Now Izzy Walker to serve it. Swain trails by 4. The lead has grown a point each time the serve has been exchanged. That's not a good sign. Walker's up and over with that one. Played by Lovingood, and now Holloway pushes it over. Good chance for Parker. She gets it to Rawls, and now the Bulldogs will get that over. Jenkins saves it. Short set middle to Sutton, and she's got that one up and down for the kill, and that cuts the lead to 3 here with Walker serving. So Izzy Walker toes the line now for the Lady Devils. Spinning her knuckleball right over the top, and that one is out. So Swain back to 2 here, have dug into the lead a little bit at least. And Walker will serve it again. Walker serve over this time, a spinner. That one's bouncing around. Can they get it over? Yes, they can. Anthony with a good pass to Parker, set to Sutton, and she hammers that one home. So Gracie Sutton heating up on the front line. Izzy Walker serves, have the Lady Devils back to within one right here, and a chance to tie it up for the first time since 0-0. Walker again. We got an out of rotation on Swain. So Swain cannot get it tied up, and that sends Laylee Holloway back to the service line for the Bulldogs. Knuckleball over to Jenkins. Nice back set, and that one just sailed out. Tough break for Gracie Sutton. Nice play there with the wraparound. Good set by Parker. It just wouldn't stay in. And now the lead is back up to 3 for the Bulldogs. Jenkins with the pass to Parker. It's a good one outside to Rawls. She hits it right into the lap of Curtis, and now it's over free. Pass back to Parker to the middle to Sutton, and she gets on top. That's a tip. We got a tip on Murphy, and it will be Swain ball. Teskey back in for Jenkins, and Parker will serve for Swain, who trail it by 2. A chance to get back into this, tie things up, maybe even take their first lead of this first set. Parker's serve is up and over. It is picked up. Sutton has to pop it over, and it's hit right to the Murphy side. And that one is hammered by Seabolt. And now Windsor Caldwell will check in for the Bulldogs. And to serve it will be Reagan Curtis. We've teetered between 3 and 5 point deficit here in this one. We're back up to 3. Anthony with the pass, set to Sutton, and she hammers that one off the side of the block. And so it's back to 2 now. And Woodard will check in to serve for Rawls. And Anthony joins Sutton and Teskey on the front. So Faith Woodard to serve it for Swain. Knuckleball over, played, set to the middle, and that one's off the block and salvaged by Anthony and Teskey. Salvaged by Anthony again, and Teskey rather, to the outside, and that was cross court. Woodard's right there. Good pass to Parker. And there's a dink to the middle. Murphy picks it up, gets it over. That one's going to be on the Murphy side, but Parker is able to get a fingertip on it and cut the lead to 1 right here. So it'll be Woodard to serve, looking to tie things up here for the Lady Devils, who have not led in this first set. Good hard one by Faith Woodard. That's going to be close. Pushed over. Parker has to take it. Now it will be popped up close again, and that one is off of Sutton, and it'll go back to Murphy. Callista Rumfelt back in for Curtis, and it will be Carson Lovingood to serve it for these Bulldogs. To the middle to Walker. Pass to Parker. Back sets it to Teskey. She's able to get it over with some juice on it, and the Bulldogs get it back. Now she sets it to the middle to Sutton, picked up by the Bulldogs. Walker digs that one out. Nice set to the side by Sutton. Anthony with the power, and that one is out. So it hit the official in the foot. Easy call. Anna Brinke checks in on the Murphy side. Kinsley Hyatt on the Swain side as the liberos swap places. And now Gracie Sutton will serve it, looking to tie things up. I've said that for the last 4 or 5 rotations, and Swain just can't get over that hump. Cross court, played by Rumfelt. Now Gear with it, it's pushed over softly. High and Woodard fight over it. And there's some heady volleyball by the Lady Devils to get it over, and out to the outside down the line on Sutton. And that's a kill by Callista Rumfelt, back up to 2. Walker in for Sutton, and it will be Madison Seabolt on the Murphy side to serve it. Good hard serve off of Walker. That'll be an ace. So back up to 3. And Seabolt will serve it again. She hammers that one, and it is in. So 2 straight aces by Madison Seabolt, and the Lady Devils find themselves down 4 again. Short. Walker digs that one up. Now Parker pops it back to Anthony, and she hits it over, and that's going to be a kill for Kennedy Anthony. So Swain breaks the momentum. Madison Jenkins will come in to serve and play the back row. Good serve by Jenkins. The Bulldogs on their heels a little bit. Tried a little diversion there. Didn't work out. Lady Devils with the point. Jenkins to serve again. Hard one down the line, picked up by Brinke. Back set to Seabolt. She's got it over. Woodard digs that out. Now Parker goes to the outside to Anthony. She goes down the line with it and hit the pole, so that's out. And we'll break the Swain serve. Addison Dickey will serve it now, with the Bulldogs up by 3. Woodard has that one shanked off, and it's picked up by Parker and Hyatt over there. Right to the middle, and it's back to 4. I think that's a timeout, Swain. We'll take it along with them. Bulldog lead is 4, and it will be Addison Dickey to serve it for Murphy. Swain has used their second and final timeout of this first set. That's a hard one. It's back, played by Swain. Anthony has that one sail out of bounds. It's another 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. That's their biggest lead in this first set, but they have led since 1-0. And Lady Devils got to within 1 point a couple of different times to tie it. Walker with the pass. Hyatt with the kill across court. Now the Lady Devils look to get something going with Kennedy Anthony at the service line. Rawls back in for Woodard. Hard serve by Anthony, picked up off the floor by Brinke, and now it'll have to be pushed over. Jenkins saves that. Right to Rumfelt, and she quickly deposits it in a empty spot on the Swain side of the court. And Curtis back in for the Lady Devils. It's back to 5 again, with Curtis looking to extend to the biggest of the night. Jenkins with a pass to Parker, up front to Hyatt, and Kinsley gets that one down on the floor. So again, we won and out Murphy, but not before they have scored. So it's back to 4 again, with a chance right here for Izzy Walker to dig into that lead. Floater up and over. Curtis digs that out. Now to the outside, and that one's up and down for Kayla Gear. So 3 away from taking this first set are the Bulldogs. Jenkins with the pass to the outside to Rawls. She hammers it into the open spot. Good job, Riley Rawls. Once again, Swain trades points, but Murphy able to inch ever closer to being able to put away this first set. Parker to serve it for the Lady Devils. Good hard spinner. Holloway digs it up. Now they go outside, and that one is in for Seabolt. Windsor Caldwell back in for Dickey. And at the service line is Gear. Lead back to 5. And Gear funnels it over. Anthony with the pass to the middle to Sutton, and she's up and off the top of the net and down. And so Swain is back to 4. Faith Woodard will check in to serve it. Woodard serve up and over. Holloway's got it. It's close, pushed up. And that one is down by Seabolt again. And it's 24-18. We're at set point right here. Lady Devils definitely playing a step slow here in the opening tonight. That brings Rumfelt back onto the court for front row play, and Carson Lovingood will serve now. She's trying to find that spot over on that side of the court. Sutton pushes to the middle, but the Bulldogs are equal to the task. They go to Rumfelt. It's popped up. Set back outside. Nicely done by Parker. Good block over there. They'll keep it alive, and now Sutton will push it over. Push to the middle, and that one skips across and falls, and that's going to do your first set. 25-19 in favor of the Bulldogs. Second set action getting ready to come your way here from Swain. Bulldogs lead it 1-0 over our Lady Devils as we head into the second. The down official checking rotations, and we'll be set to go here in just a minute. And thanks for joining us here on the Marine Devils Network tonight. And so Murphy will serve it. It will be Kayla Gear to start things off for the Bulldogs, who led the whole way in the first set. A spinner at Walker. Good pass to Parker to Sutton, and she's got that one up and down. And Swain eliminates that problem to begin the second set as they take a 1-0 lead. So Parker will serve it now for Swain. Good hard one right at the Bulldogs, and that one is up and down by Madison Seabolt. We're tied at 1. It's Carson Lovingood to serve now for Swain. Murphy's front line will be Seabolt, Caldwell, and Rumfelt. Back set to Rawls. It's blocked, picked up by Anthony, and then shoved into the air by Sutton. So Swain's able to get that back over. Push to the net to Rumfelt. She goes down the line. Rawls is there. Now back set to Tisateski. That's hit off of the block, rolled up on the head, and somehow Murphy's able to get that one over. So Lovingood will serve again. Murphy grabs their first lead of this second set. And that one is not going to make it over. So we're tied at 2. Usual substitutions for both squads. Woodard will serve for Swain. Backspin at Brinke. She picks it up right there. And we got a net violation on the Bulldogs. So Swain back up by 1. And Woodard will serve again. Knuckleball didn't even move. Popped out of there, and the Bulldogs are going to save that. Woodard with the pass to Parker. She goes outside to Anthony. Anthony spins it to the middle, and now there's nobody left to get it, so Swain gets that point. Well placed in there by Kennedy Anthony, and Woodard goes back to the service line again. Side spin. Right at Holloway, it's popped up to the outside to Rumfeld. She gets a hit on it, that's going to be down. So Swain no further out than 2 there on that rotation. It'll go back to the Bulldogs and gets Madison Seabolt back at the service line and off the front line. But she's replaced by Laylee Holloway. There's Seabolt with that serve, and that is out. Swain back to 2, and Hyatt for Walker. And Sutton will serve now. As Tisateski, Anthony, and Hyatt are your front line. Hard serve. That was going to be close. And Kennedy Anthony didn't get that one over, unfortunately. So Dickey is back in for Caldwell. And that will leave us Addison Dickey to serve it. Hard serve. Woodard's got that. Now Parker hustles, pops it back over here to Anthony. She spins it over. Now we go to the middle to Holloway. Blocked by Hyatt, but it'll sail out. Be a point for the Bulldogs. So tied back up at 5. Now Dickey will serve it. And that one's just a little short. And Jenkins checks back in. Parker joins the front line with Hyatt and Anthony now. Jenkins will serve for Swain. Good side spin, picked up over there by Seabolt to the front to Holloway. And that one is up and down for Holloway. So we tie back up at 6. Serving will be Reagan Curtis for Murphy. Jenkins, Walker, and Woodard on the back line for Swain. That's going to be Jenkins. Good pass to Parker to Hyatt. She goes cross court, picked up over there. Now thrown back to the outside off the block. Anthony's got that. Dumped over by Parker, and it's down. So Swain retakes the lead. The biggest they've been able to get to is 2, though. So Rawls will rejoin the fray now, and Anthony will serve it for the Lady Devils. Floater that's close, picked up, and somehow the Bulldogs get that over. Nicely done, Bulldogs. Rawls dinks that one in, picked up out there by Dickey. Pushed by Hyatt, and now hit by Seabolt. Back to the front, flipped over by Hyatt. The Bulldogs in scramble mode now. The Lady Devils an opportunity to attack. They go all the way across court to Rawls. She has to free ball it to the corner. Played over there. And now the Bulldogs free ball it back. Anthony steps into a pass. It's back set to Hyatt. She goes cross court, but Dickey is home. And now here comes, that one doesn't make it over. Holloway with the big swing. And so Swain has matched their largest lead after one of the longest rallies in this set. Kennedy Anthony back at the service line. Good hard serve, played back there, kept alive, and the Bulldogs almost got it over. Great hustle back there by Curtis and Seabolt to try to get that one over, and they could not. So Swain stretches to a 3, and Anthony will serve again. Floater to the other side, Dickey with it. Pass up front, now back to Gear, and she's got that one off the block and down. So Kayla Gear with a couple of kills there, and that was timely for the Bulldogs. And it will be Holloway to serve it, which means, of course, that Seabolt has moved back to the front row, where she's had a sensational match so far. That one off of Jenkins's arms, and now it will be scrambled by the Lady Devils. Chance to attack to the middle to Seabolt, and that one is off of the block, or off of the dig rather, into the ceiling. So Seabolt cuts this lead to 1 again. And now it will be Holloway again. Still a 1-point lead, picked up by Walker, but she can't make a play, and we're tied back up at 9. Holloway will continue to serve. Down the line, Walker's got it. Good pass to Parker. She back sets Hyatt. Blocked. Nicely dug out of there by Jenkins. And it goes on. There's a block by Hyatt. Back outside to Dickey. Blocked again by Hyatt. And taken over by Murphy. A chance to attack for the Lady Devils. Short set to Hyatt, and she falls into the stand over there. Let's see if she's all right. She is. And now the Bulldogs have equaled their largest lead of the second set at 10-9. Holloway continues to serve. Floater to Jenkins. Good pass. Back row set to Anthony. She's up with it, and that's just a little long. So Holloway still serving. She's been the serving star here of this second set. That one floats to the back row. Jenkins with a good pass to Parker outside to Hyatt. She jumps and drills that one. Hyatt jumps and drills that one. Kinsley's going to have springs in her feet. She's probably happy to check out right here and take a rest. But the Lady Devils back to 1, and Izzy Walker will serve it now, with Sutton back into the contest, along with Rawls and Parker on the front row. Floater, Holloway with the pass. Now Dickey to set it. She goes outside. That's off of the block. And back to a 2-point lead. Kayla Gear to serve it for the Bulldogs. It's Walker, Anthony, and Jenkins to return serve. That one's hard to Walker. Parker has to hustle into the picture. Back row set to Anthony. Picked up over there by Rumfelt. Dickey goes cross court, but it's right to Rawls. That's dinked right. We got a net violation on Sutton. And so that pushes the largest lead of this set to 3 for the Bulldogs. Gear to serve again. That's a floater down the line to Jenkins. To the outside to Rawls. She hits it across, popped around by the Bulldogs and taken over. Now Anthony to Parker. She sets Sutton. And we've got a net violation on Swain. So 4-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Walker with the pass. And that one sails long. Timeout, Lady Devils. We'll take it along with them. Lady Devils have fallen into a hole here. They got some serious digging to do to get out of this one, folks. They're trailing by 5 here in the second set. Walker with a pass to nobody home on the set. And now the Bulldogs look to go right back to Seabolt. And Murphy has matched the largest lead of the night at 6 and reeled off 7 straight points here. Comes Seabolt again, and she mishit that one. Parker will serve it. Kaylee Parker will serve it for Swain, who desperately needs to eat into this Murphy lead. Back set to Lovingood. She's got it over, and now Sutton will pass it, and it's out. So it's back to 6 again for the Bulldogs, a chance to extend it to 7. Carson Lovingood will serve it. Callista Rumfelt back into the game. That one's up and over. Anthony with the pass. Back set to Sutton. The Bulldogs keep it alive. They get it over. Sutton's there. Good pass. Back set to Tisateski. And now it's 7, largest lead of the night for the Bulldogs. Pushed over to the middle. That's going to be close. And that's Sutton pushing it down. So they break that momentum, but it's still a 6-point lead here as Faith Woodard will go to work at the service line. Hard serve to the middle, picked up by Holloway. Set to the middle by Gear. And that one's going to find the floor again. Back to 7 goes the lead, and now it will be Madison Seabolt to serve for the Bulldogs. Again, a battle for third place here. Both teams come into this 3-3 in Smoky Mountain Conference play. Seabolt with the serve. Woodard with the pass. It goes outside to Anthony. She goes cross court, picked up there by Seabolt, pushed over by Rumfelt right in the hole. So it's an 8-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Seabolt back to the service line. This one's soft, picked up by Walker. And now the Bulldogs' chance to attack in the middle again to Holloway. And she's got that one. We got a timeout, Swain.
Hello viewers, my name is Audrey Zelinka and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014 and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
Swain is out of timeouts. Madison Seabolt remains at the service line. And Lady Devils have been outscored 12-3 since this was tied at 9. Kendi Anthony with the pick there, set to the middle to Sutton. She has to dink it over. That's a tough set, and Holloway can't get underneath that one. And Sutton will serve it now. To the back row. Brinky's got it. Picked up there by Gear. Shanks it off of her wrist, but it's okay. Seabolt able to get it over. Back set to Tisa Teskis. She slams that one with some authority. Let's see if that's the wake-up call the Lady Devils need, who frankly are not playing well tonight. They look a step slow for some reason. And now Sutton will serve again. They're deep in the hole. 7 down. To the back row, Brinky takes it. It's off a rafter. And now it's pushed over. Anthony saves it. Now Sutton will push it back. And Hyatt has to take it over. Seabolt with a pass to the outside to Rumfelt. She can't get a hold of that one. So it's 2 straight for the Lady Devils. Let's see if they can build some momentum right here after being badly outscored over the last 15 or 16 points. Floater to the back row. Brinky has to take it. It was moving at the last second. So it's pushed over. Sutton will pass it. Now a chance to attack. They go to Hyatt. She dinks it over and finds a soft spot. Kinsley Hyatt. Swain mounting that momentum that we mentioned earlier. They need it right here. They got to get something going because we've got more volleyball to play after this set. And that one's in the net. So now Murphy is 3 away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead in this. It will be Addison Dickey who checked in for Windsor Caldwell. And Dickey will now serve it. Kinsley Hyatt had a shoe problem. She's got that resolved. Dickey's serve is deep. Woodard with the pass outside to Anthony. She goes down the line, but Rumfelt never left. They go back outside to Rumfelt. She returns the favor right to the middle of the court, and it falls. So it will be Dickey to serve it again for the Bulldogs, inching closer to taking the second set. Anthony with the pass. Parker to Hyatt. She goes long with that. And we're at set point. Hard serve. Woodard picks it up. Back set to Tisateski. Picked up back there by Seabolt, who attacks from the back row to the outside to Anthony. She goes cross court and gets that one to go. Jenkins will return to the lineup. Swain has to serve out to take a win here in this second set. Otherwise, the Bulldogs are going to take it. So Addison Jenkins to serve it. A good floater over there. That's going to be close, partially blocked. Hyatt's got it now to Parker to Hyatt. Now they go back out to Holloway, and that's going to do it. So the Bulldogs take the second set, 25-17, and we'll be back with the third set. A crucial third set getting ready to come your way. The Lady Devils are one set away from being eliminated here. And the Bulldogs win this one, they will go home with the match. So we're trying to get our libero in, get our rotations down. And we are doing that now. As we said, both teams 3-3 in Smoky Mountain Conference play, trailing Robbinsville and Cherokee. Swain with matches against both of those schools still coming up. They go to Cherokee on Thursday and then Robbinsville on Tuesday. So Izzy Walker is in the game now, and it will be Kaylee Parker to serve it. The usual cast of characters here. Parker serves a good one. It's to the ground, pop to the outside to Seabolt, blocked. Blocked again. And we got a violation. Hang on, we're going to have to replay that point after all of that. So I think that's a no point. I don't know what we got. No explanation. I don't know what's going on. So we'll hold up and see what the score is. There's a net violation. So is it 1-1 or 2-0 is the $1 million question. And the scoreboard's not sure at this point either. Good pass, good set. Blocked over there by Seabolt again. So we're going to go with 2-0 on the scoreboard. Gear to serve it. It's over. Sutton's got it. Parker hustles in. Right back to Tisateski on that side. Played. Now Holloway's trying to get it up and over, and that's pushed over somehow. And it's going to be called a carry on Gear. So Woodard will be on to serve. Good hard one to the back, picked up but skittered away. Now it'll be off the railings. Played, back set to Tisateski. That one's up and off, punched over by Tisateski. Grazes the rafters but doesn't touch. And there's Seabold again. She hammers another one. Be Dickey to serve. Check that. Levingood to serve. Soft floater to Woodard. She's got it. The back set to Tisateski. She's on top of that one. It sails. And that will be a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. As we said, this is deciding. It's do or die for our Lady Devils the rest of the way. They cannot afford to lose another one, or this match is over. Same spot. Woodard's there again to Sutton. She pushes it to the backside. Rumfelt, that's picked by Woodard off the floor. Now they go out to Anthony, and she hammers that one past the block. So Kennedy Anthony with an emphatic answer for the Lady Devils. And Sutton will serve it. Good hard serve. That's going to be close. Pulled out of the net and back over. And miscommunication has that one out of bounds, and the Bulldogs back up by 3. It will be Seabolt, who's off the front row. That's the good news. The bad news is Laylee Holloway is now on the front row. Hard knuckleball picked up out there by Walker. Now pushed over by Anthony to Holloway in the middle. Blocked by Hyatt, and that's down for the Lady Devils. Kinsley Hyatt with the block. And Jenkins will serve it now for the Lady Devils. That's Brinky, and that hits the rafter. Just reflexes by Rumfelt to get a hand on the ball. Unbelievable. Dumped in the middle by Parker. And that'll cut it to 1 here for the Lady Devils. Just over the net. Brinky to the floor. Outside to Caldwell. Anthony outside. And that's going to be up and down by Kennedy Anthony. Kayla Gear couldn't do anything more on that one. Jenkins to serve again. Brinky with the pass. And that's going to be set all the way back. Holloway, Woodard's got that one up off the ground. Now it'll get over. Good hustle by the Lady Devils. to the outside to Rumfelt. That one's up, and that one will be down. That's going to bring Addison Dickey in to serve for the Bulldogs. Walker's got it. Parker has to hustle to get there, and that will be to Anthony. She hammers that one off the top of the net, and the Bulldogs all over the place to get it back over. They do, and that's going to be close, and that's 2 hits. Yes. So back to 6-6. We did this in the second set, back and forth for a little while, and then Murphy went on the 12-3 run that put it away. So the Lady Devils need to find a run of their own here behind Kennedy Anthony as it's knotted at 6. Good hard serve, Brinke with it over, and that is out. It was almost the luck of the Lady Devils tonight for that one to have been in. So Swain with the lead, and that one is in the net, so we're back to 7-7. We're in set 2, we went 2-2, 5-5, 6-6, 9-9. And then it went 12-3 in favor of the Bulldogs. And now we've gone 5-5, 6-6, 7-7. And it will be Reagan Curtis to serve it for the Bulldogs here. Short one, it tips the net and gets over. And that one did no good. So back to Curtis to serve it. Jenkins with it. Parker has to run. Back sets it to Anthony. And we got a carry, so there's a 2-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Back spin, good pass. Back set. Hyatt falling down. Kinsley able to get something on that and get it on the floor for the Lady Devils. Now Walker will serve it. Floater by Walker. Batted around, and Holloway gets it pushed, but she can't push it far enough. That's to Rawls. She goes back row. Pulled out back there, and it'll be Holloway again, and that one is out. So we're at that point that we were at in game 2 at 9-all. And now Walker will serve for Swain. Floater to the back, picked up by Curtis. Set by Dickey, and that one finds the hole. So the million-dollar question is what happens after this for the Lady Devils? We're going to roll on, or are the Bulldogs going to get on a roll here behind Laylee Holloway? Jenkins with that, punched up and over miraculously by the Lady Devils, who are now scrambling as if their lives depended on it, because it does. That's pushed outside to Rawls. She finds a hole for it. Riley Rawls has got that one down. So Swain battles back to tie it back up. And a little confusion on who's serving. It should be Parker. And it is. So Parker will serve now, tied at 10. This was the point in the second set where Murphy took off. Floater across, and there's an ace for Parker. Lady Devils on top. Parker will serve it again. She's been one of the most dependable servers for the Lady Devils all season. That's why she serves first. Side spin off the shoulder. Another ace for Parker. Parker will go again. Hard one this time. That's going to be close. Tapped over. Rawls saves it. Now back set to Sutton off the block. Picked back up in the air, pushed over, Rawls saves it again, and Parker just takes it over on 2. Now a chance to go to that girl again, and that one is out. Seabold unable to get that one, and Swain up by 3. Is it going to be Swain's run at the 10-10 mark this time rather than the Bulldogs? Parker to serve again. Soft side spinner. Holloway's got it. They set to the outside, down the line, and that's going to get down. Caldwell back in. It's a 2-point Swain advantage, and Gear will serve it. That one doesn't make it over, so it's back to a 3-point advantage. Faith Woodard in. She will serve for Swain. Woodard with a side spin, picked up by Caldwell. Set to the middle, that's down the line. Anthony digs it out. Set to Tisa Tishkin, that is good. Carly T with the kill, and it's a 4-point lead. It's the biggest of the night for the Lady Devils. Woodard to serve it again for Swain. Good hard one to the back row. It dropped right at the last second. That's to Seabolt, and she finds the middle of the court right on the SMC logo once again. That seems to be her favorite spot. Dickey will serve it for the Bulldogs, who trail by 3. Short. Woodard is there. To Sutton, and that one doesn't make it over. So the lead now is 2 for the Lady Devils. Addison Dickey will serve it for the Bulldogs here. That's a floater. Walker's there and got it. Pushed to the outside to Anthony. She goes cross court and finds the hole with a cut shot. Great shot, Kennedy Anthony. And both liberos swap out again. And Gracie Sutton will serve it with Swain up by 3 in this crucial third set. Good hard serve to the back row, picked up by Rumfelt. They go right back to Seabolt. She hits it off the top of the net. Hyatt saves it, and Woodard hits it over and deep. Saved by Holloway, now saved by Rumfeld, now saved. Anthony puts it away. Kennedy Anthony off the pass from Carly T puts it away, and that's a 4-point Lady Devil lead. And that's how you're supposed to answer those type of scrambles. And the Lady Devils up by 4. We'll take a timeout. Gracie Sutton will serve it for Swain, who back up to 4-point lead, their biggest of the night here in this third set, and it's a crucial one for Swain. Sutton with a cut shot, another ace after the timeout as Brinky can't get there. And now we're at a 5-point advantage. And Sutton will serve it again. Good hard one to the back row, picked up by Holloway. It's going to be close, shanked back, and it won't make it over. So Swain on a 9-3 run of their own. Another backspin shot. Rumfield's got it. Back underneath it, back outside to Rumfield. She goes long with it. And that will end up stopping the run right there. And Seabolt will serve now for the Bulldogs. Swain's lead is 5. Their largest has been 6. Hard serve. Woodard's got it. It's going to be over. Holloway hits it, and it's in. So it will be Seabold again to serve it. Back to the hard jump serve. Walker's got it. Parker has to hustle in. Now Hyatt has to punch it over. Now a chance for the Bulldogs to attack. They go outside to Rumfeld, and that's down for her, and it's back to 3 right here by the Bulldogs. And an ace for Seabolt. And it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Devils. A timeout, Swain. So after the timeout here, we've got Madison Seabolt to serve it again for the Bulldogs. It's Walker, Woodard, and Anthony to return serve. Hard serve, and that one sails out. Well played by the Lady Devils on that one. Jenkins back in to serve it. It's a 3-point Swain lead as the Lady Devils have made it to 21st and now are 5 points away from staying alive with a third set win. It's 2-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Jenkins serve to the back corner, picked up by Seabolt, popped up. Now Caldwell try to hit it, and she is well short. So back to a 4-point bulge for the Lady Devils, and Jenkins to the service line again. Good one. Right at Brinky. Back set on the back row. Seabolt, she hits it. And now Hyatt off the block. Kinsley Hyatt got a piece of the Seabolt hit and then put it away right there. And it's back up to a 5-point advantage. Jenkins to serve it. Spinner, Brinky's got it, but this is going to be scramble drill for the Bulldogs. They get it over right to Hyatt. She picks it up. Parker goes outside to Anthony. She gets down the line with it. Kennedy Anthony with another kill. The Seabolt can't get there. Swain inches 2 points away from taking this third set. Short, and it just makes it over, and it'll be an ace for Jenkins. And we're at set point for the Lady Devils as they have a chance to put this one away right here and maybe steal some of the momentum. They're going to have to, because they got to have a win in this next one, and that one is short. So still some life for the Bulldogs, and it'll be Addison Dickey in to serve it for Murphy. Swain needs a 1, so a point service break right here for the Lady Devils would give them the set win. So it's Dickey with the serve. Walker with it. It's going to bounce around. Jenkins has got that, and now Woodard will take it over and deep. Seabolt with the pass. Dickey with the set to Holloway, and that's out, and that will do it. The Lady Devils have taken the third set and forced a fourth. We'll be back with that after this.
Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
So, crucial fourth set getting ready to get underway. Bulldogs will serve it first. It's Murphy 2, Swain 1 right here. Best of 5. So we still got a lot to play. Settle in, get yourself a snack or dinner or whatever you need. As it will be Kayla Gear to start it off for the Bulldogs. Anthony with the pass, a chance to attack, and there it is. Gracie Sutton over the Seabolt block, and Swain is off first. Now Parker will serve it for the Lady Devils. A floater to the outside. Caldwell with the pass. Gear with the set. And that one is out by Seabolt. So a 2-0 lead for the Devils. Good floater to the middle, Holloway to the ground. Sutton will hammer that one down. And it's 3-0. And at least here in the early going, it looks like the Lady Devils have wrestled the momentum back and are playing more like they have the last couple of weeks. Another floater, tips the net, an ace! So Parker to serve it again. The largest lead the Lady Devils have had has been 6 in the third set. Floater over again. That's Holloway steps in. Set to the middle to Seabolt, and that one is down. So Dickey will serve it. Check that. It'll be Curtis, rather, who will serve it. Hard serve, that was not going to make it. So the Lady Devils back to a 4. Faith Woodard will enter. And I think we've got a scoring issue, so we're going to have to check that out as they're calling the official over. Now they're trying to talk to the down official. The two scorekeepers are together. And if you couldn't tell and haven't been a regular viewer, you can tell now that the football practice is over and the team is filtered in. Things have gotten a little louder. It's always nice to have them in the building. They'll be at Hayesville this week, by the way. Maroon Devils Network will be there with all the action. I don't know if we'll be live or not, but we will be there. And we'll have it for you somewhere down the road so that you can see it. And now Coach Lydia Sales wandering over to check out what's what. So again, I don't know what the issue is, but it looks like we got the thumbs up. Score stayed the same, and it's Faith Woodard to serve it. And as I said, the noise is picked up a little bit. That one floats, picked up by Rumfeld. Holloway pushes it forward, and Seabolt pushes it over. They go outside to Anthony. She goes off the block. Holloway's got it. Pushed all the way outside to Rumfeld. And we got a carry on the play on Gear. So Swain goes up by 5 now here in the early going. Woodard will serve again. Down the line, and that's going to be shanked, but picked up by Seabolt. Now Rumfeld gets a kill out of that. Nicely played by the Bulldogs. They're an excellent scramble team. That'll bring Seabolt to the line. Hard one, and that's out. So Swain able to stay on top here. Gracie Sutton will serve it. And Kinsley Hyatt back in on the front row. She had the most successful run of most of our front row players there in game 3. Sutton serve on point. Rumfeld's got it now. Seabolt from the back row, and Parker gets a hand on that one. Dickey back in to serve it. Walker, Woodard, and Anthony on the back row. 4-point lead for the Lady Devils. That one's right at Woodard. Nicely played to the outside to Anthony. She cuts it down the line, and Rumfeld can't get there. And the errant pass skitters away, and Swain will stay 5 ahead. Jenkins to serve it now. Jenkins to serve. Good side spin. Seabolt plays it, popped right back up for her. She goes from the back row, and that one was going out again, and we played it. Jenkins trying to get on the floor to get that one up, and it will break serve. Dickey back in for Curtis, and it will be Rumfeld to serve it for the Bulldogs. Floater. Jenkins picks it up. Woodard has to help it. She pops it in place for Kennedy Anthony. She puts it right in the soft spot. Anthony with that top spin lob put it right where it needed to go, and Swain has an answer so far for every Murphy run. Something that was not happening in the first 2 sets, and things changed in the second set at the 10-10 mark. That's been the magic mark in the second and third sets. Anthony, hard serve. Rumfeld's got it. It pops up in the air. Now Seabolt will stand and drive it. Anthony is right there. Great pass out of it to Hyatt in the middle, and there's a hit. It's down. Kinsley Hyatt with the kill, and Swain up by 6, matching their largest lead of the night at 10-4. Anthony to serve again. Soft one down the line, and it's out. Just out. Tough luck. So back to 5, and it will be Holloway on the service line. That brings Seabolt back to the front line for the Bulldogs. There's a cut floater. Jenkins has got it. Parker has to hustle to get to it. Rawls on the outside. Has it down. Is that going to hit the rafters? No. Dickey pops it up. Seabolt stands and drives it. Anthony is there. Parker sets it to Hyatt. It is tip blocked. Can they get there? No, they cannot. So a tip block that time by Seabolt. And it's back to 4. Swain with a chance to break serve. Jenkins with the pass. Parker has to hustle. Now Hyatt hits it. That's going to get down for Kinsley. So still at 5 as Hyatt checks out. And Izzy Walker will serve it now. Sutton and Rawls on the front row with Parker. Anthony and Jenkins will join Walker on the back row for Swain. Rumfelt, Holloway, and Gear on the front back row. That's to Seabolt. She can't get that one, and it's now back to a 6-point lead. Walker will serve again. Soft floater up and over. Holloway pulls it out. Dickey to the outside to Seabolt. And Seabolt down the line, and Walker can't get it. So Seabolt has broken the serve. Caldwell will check back in for Dickey. And let's see who's serving. Gear to serve. Looks like it is. Gear will serve it. Hits a 5-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Hard one down the line. Walker's got it. Pops it up to Parker to the outside to Rawls. And she cut that just too fine outside. It'll be down for a point for the Bulldogs. And Kayla Gear will go back to serve it again. Walker to Parker. To Sutton, and it's blocked again by Seabolt. So the Bulldogs have dug into this Swain lead and cut it to 3 with a chance to cut it to 2 right here. That one the other way. Jenkins with it. Back sets to Sutton, who pops it at Rumfelt. Now they just push it back over, and we got a carry on Seabolt. And so that breaks the momentum again. Swain stays at 4. Tisateski's in on the front row to go with Sutton and Rawls. Parker will serve it for the Lady Devils. This is the 4th set. It is 2-1 Murphy, so Swain has to win out. They're going to win this one and the next one. Popped up in the air to Seabolt. That one's off the top of the net, picked up by Rawls. Anthony comes in and saves it. Now Holloway with the pass. Easy set to the middle, and Walker can't get there, so Seabolt with another kill. And it's a 3-point Swain lead. Floater. Walker picks it up off the ground. Splinters in her knuckles on that one. To the outside to Rumfelt, blocked by Swain. Seabolt lets that one fly, and it is out. So Swain has kept the momentum and stemmed the tide again. Every time Murphy's tried to dig into this lead, Swain has had an answer in this one. So Faith Woodard will serve it. Four-point lead for Swain. 4th set. Good one. Short. Rumfelt with a good pass. Pushed over, but Woodard's there. Parker now to set it. Set Sutton in the middle. Blocked again. Picked up and pushed over by Parker. Chance now for Seabolt. And that one's down. So Madison Seabolt with the answer again to cut this Swain lead to 3. And she will go to the service line now, looking to pull the Bulldogs even closer. Walker with it, pops up for Tisateski. She hammers that one, pulled out by Seabolt. And now Seabolt will hit it again, but right to Walker. Parker with it, she pops it up for Anthony. She goes cross court, somebody was in the net, and they got him. So Swain will break the momentum again with Sutton back at the service line and Hyatt back into the game. It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Devils here in this 4th set. Sutton to serve. Hard one, and that's going to sail long. And they'll give Murphy the serve back with a 3-point lead. Dickey back in for Caldwell on the Murphy side. Dickey will serve it. Hard serve, it doesn't make it over. And so it's a 4-point Swain lead. Jenkins back in the lineup. Addison Jenkins to serve it. Good hard serve to the middle, picked up by Curtis. Back set to Seabolt. And that was blocked by Kinsley Hyatt. And so it's back to a 5-point lead by Swain. And so Jenkins will serve again. Got a timeout, Bulldogs, with the Lady Devils on top by 5. Addison Jenkins still with a serve following the Murphy timeout. Lady Devils back up on top by 5 here in this 4th set. So Jenkins will serve. Hard one to that back corner, hit back there and popped up. Holloway will take it, hit it, and what a hustle play by Kinsley Hyatt and Addie Jenkins. It doesn't get over. Dickey subbing in for Curtis, and speaking captain, Kaylee Parker has a question from her coach to the official. 4-point lead for the Lady Devils following that. She's going to get an explanation. It's not going to be one Coach Sale's going to like. She's going to get one. And so now it will be Murphy serve, which we fully anticipated going into that. Rumfelt with it. Walker with a pass. Parker's got a set outside to Hyatt. Goes down the line with it. Picked up by Seabolt. All the way to the outside to Dickey. Picked up by Walker. Popped up nicely by Kinsley Hyatt. Well done, Kinsley, as Kennedy Anthony puts that one away. And again, it's a tiebreaker. Every time Murphy digs in, Swain breaks it. And now Anthony will serve it for Swain, who leads it by 5. Their biggest lead in this one has been 7. And they are looking to take the 4th set and force a 5th and final. And that one doesn't make it over from Kennedy. And we're at 4. With Seabolt back to the front line and Holloway to serve for the Bulldogs. Cut shot. Hyatt's got the pass. Right back to Hyatt. She goes cross court with it. And it is tipped by Murphy as it was almost about to hit her. So back up by 5, and Walker will serve it now. Floater, it's going to be close. Popped up right there and then punched over. Now a chance to attack. Power dink right at Gear. Power dink right back there, picked up by Dickey. Blocked by Sutton. She thinks better of it, resets herself, goes outside to Rawls. That's off the tip and down for Riley Rawls. Back up to 6-point lead. Some smart volleyball by the Lady Devils on that one. So Izzy Walker to serve it again. It's a 6-point advantage here in this 4th set. Right at Brinky, that's going to be close. Sutton hammers it right off of now that one sails out of bounds. Great play by the Bulldogs to save that. So it's back to 5, and it will be Kayla Gear to serve it for the Bulldogs. She was their first serve. So they have good confidence in her. Anthony with the pass. Parker backing up to Sutton. Sutton goes down the line and cuts it too thin. So we're back to 4 right here. The Bulldogs climbing their way in and out. Swain needs a service break here on Gear. Floater down the line. Jenkins has got it. Parker pops it back up. Rawls top spin cut. Now Caldwell pushes it, but it's nowhere. And now Parker with a chance. Back set Sutton. Picked up by Brinky. Seabold saves it. Dickey hits it over. Sutton, could not get there, so it's down to 3. Gear to serve again. Again to Jenkins. Parker with it. She sits outside to Rawls. Top spin shot. Gear to the floor to get it. Caldwell pops it up. Seabolt stands and drives it. It crawled across. It's been that kind of night for the Lady Devils. Everybody was where they were supposed to be, and it crawled across, and now we've got a 2-point game. Timeout, Swain. Kayla Gear still to serve for the Bulldogs. They have cut it to 2 right here. With 3 straight off of Gear serve. She serves it for a 4th time. Anthony with the pass. Dumped over on 2 by Parker. Nicely done. And that breaks the momentum for the Bulldogs again. And now it'll be Parker looking to put her team ahead and out here in the 4th set. Bulldogs can take the match with a win in this one. Swain forces a 5th if they win it. Parker's serve dug up by Holloway to the front to Seabolt, and Seabolt hammers it, and she's got it down. 2-point advantage again for Swain. Dickey to the service line. Rumfelt in on the front line. Swain with a precarious 2-point lead, and that's cut right at Tisateski. Good pass by Carly. Back set to Sutton. Anthony from the back row. Top spin, and it's down! Top spin lob finds its way to the floor, and Swain maintains a 3-point lead. Faith Woodard in to serve now. Curtis in for Dickey on the Murphy side. So Anthony, Tisateski, and Sutton are your front line for the Devils. Walker and Woodard on the back row. Good serve right at Holloway. Picked up there, thrown across court to Rumfelt, and that's down. So the Bulldogs not going anywhere, and now we're at 22-20, and it will be Seabolt to serve it. And Swain to return it. Hard hit. Woodard's got it. That's going to be out of play. And we're down to a 1-point lead. So Seabolt to tie it now. Hard serve. Walker plays it, and that's going to be out, and we're tied at 22. We have not been tied in this one at all. It's the first tie since 0-0. So can the Bulldogs capture the lead right here? They need 3 to win this match. The Lady Devils need 3 to stay alive. And it's Seabolt to serve it, a hard one right at Woodard. Parker takes it over, and that's allowed to stand. Off the block by Sutton, So Gracie Sutton gets the kill. And now Sutton will serve it. Timeout, Bulldogs. Gracie Sutton will serve it. It is a 1-point lead. You have to win by 2. That's worth noting as well. Swain 2 away and Murphy 3 away from taking this set. There's a long one to the back row. It's played by the Bulldogs. That was going to be out. Now Holloway tries to catch it. She does. That's going to be pushed and can't be gotten by the Lady Devils, and we're 23 all. Back in is Dickey. Rotations coming fast and hard now. Seems like only a minute ago that Dickey was serving, and it probably was. That's a floater. Woodard's got it. Parker with it. She pops it outside to Anthony. She hits it. It's blocked. Pushed over by Tisa Teskey now. Seabolt with it outside to Rumfelt off the block, and that's going to be down. So we're at match point, as it's the first lead of this set for the Bulldogs. Match point, timeout, Lady Devils. So we're at match point right here. The Lady Devils have to score this one, or they will drop this game, this whole match, to Murphy. Deep, played by Woodard, to the top to Hyatt. Now it'll be Holloway, blocked by Hyatt, and that's going to keep it alive. 24 all. So 24-24, you got to win by 2 at this juncture. Otherwise, we'll go for a while. This will be Jenkins to serve for Swain. 24-24. Good serve. Picked up by Dickey to the outside to Rumfelt. Jenkins is there. Now Parker will set it. She goes outside to Anthony to the deep corner. Seabolt is there. And that will be pushed over by Seabolt. Swain with a chance to attack. They take it over on 2. And now back outside to Seabolt off the block, and it's 25-24 in favor of the Bulldogs. Dickey for Curtis, and it will be Rumfelt to serve it for the Bulldogs. It's again match point. Swain needs a service break. Cut shot, Jenkins has got it. Parker with it, sets to the outside to Anthony. Kennedy Anthony with the answer. And we're 25 all. Now Anthony will go to the service line for the Lady Devils. Swain, again, you got to win by 2, so there's going to be at least 2 more points right here. Anthony, a hard serve, picked up by Rumfeld, and that's going to be back row pushed over. Anthony with a good pass right there, set to Hyatt. She hammers it, but it's picked up by Rumfelt. Walker's there. Parker pops it out to Rawls. She stands and drives it. Seabolt picks that up. That's Dick. And there's another point for Swain, as the Dickey set cannot be hit over. So Swain now with the chance to put it away, with Kennedy Anthony serving. Lady Devils to stay alive. short, tips the net. Holloway and Dickey collide, and that's going to do it. Swain takes the fourth set. We're going to have a fifth and deciding set. Stay tuned. Whew, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. Fifth set. Here you go. Worth a reminder that this one goes to 15. Jenkins with a save. Sutton. Oh, perfectly placed. Gracie Sutton and the Lady Devils are on the board first. Can't stress it enough. This is a sprint to 15. But you still got to win by 2. Kaylee Parker to serve it for Swain, who leads 1-0. Parker with it. Picked up over there by Caldwell. Set to Seabold again. And she's out with that one. So Kaylee Parker to go again. Caldwell. There's a set to Seabold. It's dinked. Can't get there, so Bulldogs are on the board. Keep it from being a huge run. Great hustle by the Lady Devils to try to get there. And now it will be Addison Dickey for the Bulldogs. Anthony with the pass. Parker with a set to Rawls. Off the tip and down. Riley Rawls makes it 3-1 in favor of the Lady Devils. Subs at the net. It's Curtis and it's Woodard. Way back, and that's an ace for Woodard. Lady Devils up by 3. Woodard to serve again for Swain. Again, it's deep. Holloway with the pass. Gear with a set. Seabolt with the dink. Picked up. Popped back up for Sutton, and she power dinks it home. 5-1. So Woodard for her 3rd serve in this rotation now. And a chance for the Lady Devils to grab a 5-0 lead. Good hard one to the back row. It's an ace again for Woodard. And now it's 6-1, 5-point advantage for the Lady Devils. Faith Woodard to serve it. Floater to the back, another ace. And I think Reagan Curtis may have injured herself on that one, and into the game comes Anna Brinke. So Woodard to serve, 6-point advantage here. Another good hard one. Holloway with a good pass. And that's picked. Oh! Tough break for the Lady Devils. Good play by Seabolt. And so now to serve will be Madison Seabolt. Walker with the pass. Parker puts it up for Sutton. Sutton off the block. Seabolt keeps it alive. Now they go outside to Rumfeld. It's blocked. And that's a win at the net by Holloway to cut it to 4. And now Seabolt will serve again. Played and pushed over. Lady Devils all over the place on that one, but not willing to let it hit. Rumfeld, Woodard with the answer. Now Anthony falling backwards, pushes it to the back row. That's Gear with the set. Rumfeld with the hit, and it's blocked over there by Carly T. and Gracie Sutton. Sutton will serve it now. Kinsley Hyatt into the game on the front row. Izzy Walker will step out for a play or two here. Timeout Bulldogs with the Lady Devils on top here in the 5th set. Fifth set action coming your way. It's 2-all, and this is it. The fifth and deciding set of this one. Gracie Sutton to serve. Lady Devils up by 5. Momentum on the Swain side if they can keep it right here. Sutton with the cut shot right at Seabolt. It's popped up. One at the net by the Lady Devils. So Sutton will serve it again for Swain. Both teams get 2 timeouts in this set as well. Murphy has used theirs. Swain has not yet. Ace! All the momentum rolling Swain's way now. It's a 7-point advantage. Gracie Sutton still to serve. That's a floater, and it's all the way out. Tough break for Gracie, but a great rotation. Swain leads it by 6. And now it will be Dickey back into the lineup to serve. She checks in for Caldwell. Kennedy Anthony with the pass. Parker back sets it to Tisa Teske. Oh, and almost down, pushed over. Oh, she had the right idea. Tough break for Carly. Dickey will serve again for the Bulldogs, who've got to dig into this one. Anthony hustles in to save that one now. Gear outside to Rumfeld, picked up by Woodard, and that's doubled up by Holloway. Breaks of the game. Well played by the Bulldogs. Dickey will continue to serve. The Swain lead is 4. Push forward. Anthony drives that one home. Kennedy Anthony from the middle. And Jenkins will check in to serve right here. Swain needs 4. Good serve by Jenkins. Seabold backing up. Now it's Dickey in there to Rumfeld. Woodard's got it. Parker backs up, pops it back outside to Anthony. Kennedy Anthony with the answer. And Swain now 3 away from winning this match in improbable fashion after being down 2-0. Addison Jenkins will serve. Timeout, Bulldogs. Fifth set, we're down to brass tacks now. Addison Jenkins serves it. Swain needs 3. A good serve to the back. Seabolt with it. That's down. Great spot by Eddie Jenkins. Swain needs 2 more now. Addie with the floater back at Seabolt. Good pass. Dickey with it. Back to Seabolt. She pushes it over lightly. Hyatt's got it. Back outside to Anthony with a hot hand, and she's got the mash. It's going to be played over. Woodard saves it. Popped up in the air for Hyatt. She dinks it right to the open spot, and the Lady Devils are at match point. Match point for the Lady Devils. Addie Jenkins to serve it. The crowd is on its feet here at Swain. About to erupt as Swain is 1 point away. Good serve by Jenkins. Seabold pops it up. Dickey back to Holloway. Blocked. Picked up. Thrown high in the air, and Holloway pushes it over. Walker with it. Pass to Parker. Wrap around by Hyatt. It's down! Swain wins it! Swain wins 3 in a row to take this one from the Murphy Bulldogs. Great volleyball in the final 3 sets for Swain, who win it in the 5th and deciding set in decisive fashion, and the Lady Devils have just put themselves in 3rd place in the Smoky Mountain Conference. Great win for Swain. Exciting volleyball to watch. Thanks for joining us here on the Maroon Devils Network for this one. We'll see you down the road.